Hello, I'm Richard Chambers, President and CEO of the Institute of Internal Auditors. For my recently published book, Trusted Advisors, Key Attributes of Outstanding Internal Auditors, I turned to a number of top chief audit executives from around the world for their insight on how to become a trusted advisor to management and boards. One of the audit leaders I quote in the book is Carrie Weber, Vice President of Internal Audit at Emeritus. She shared her thoughts on intellectual curiosity. Carrie noted that internal auditors need to have the drive to learn about the best practices, industry happenings, and what's going on throughout the company. Carrie's with me here today to discuss the topic further, and thank you, Carrie, for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Listen, let's start by having you give me your definition of intellectual curiosity.
Sure. When I think about somebody with intellectual curiosity, I think about their ability to know when to ask just the right questions because they have this drive to learn more and understand things.
It's kind of like, a little bit like, and I talk about it in the book about the example about the kid who just keeps asking why because he wants to make sure he understands it.
Right.
It's a little bit of the same kind of thing, but it's something we need to have inside of us as internal auditors too, right?
Right, and I'm always amazed when I see somebody really good at it and we're in a conversation and they know just at the right time the right question to ask. And it's all driven by their desire to learn and truly understand what's going on.
The quote I read from your book, you mentioned the need for continuous learning. I have promoted the idea of lifelong learning throughout my career, and I'd like for you to tell me why you think this is so crucial to becoming a trusted advisor.
Sure, well, we can't provide value, we can't provide insights on something that we don't know anything about.
Right.
So the more that we learn, the more value we're able to provide. And the more we can provide valuable insights to management, then they learn to respect us and trust us and value us. And then the more they'll come to us. And it doesn't apply just to technical things or emerging risks. It also applies to those non-technical skills. Because if you have a great idea, but you can't communicate it, or you can't evolve your communication skills, they won't respect you and value you as a trusted advisor either.
Well, you know, it's one thing for a CAE to be committed to continuous learning, but how do you instill that in your staff?
Excitement is the number one thing. And I think for me, it's really three things: modeling it, providing it, and recognizing it. So modeling it, I have to be the one who's out there going to training, going to seminars, and getting excited about it and talking about it. And then providing it to them. Yeah, in my organization, we do a quarterly training for my team. And we bring in experts in the business on technical skills, soft skills, and we provide that. So they know, they're able to see what does that continuous learning look like, what's expected of me. And then recognizing it. We have programs where we recognize people that get designations, certifications, and we celebrate that as a team too so that they understand the importance of that along the way.
Carrie, thank you for joining me today and talking about the important topic of intellectual curiosity. I'm Richard Chambers, the President and CEO of the Institute of Internal Auditors, and I've been joined today by Carrie Weber, Chief Audit Executive of Emeritus.